Hello, welcome to the video. My name is Ed. Today we're going to go through a few winning Etsy products and winning Etsy niches that you can go ahead and sell in. If you're looking to start selling on Etsy, if you've been selling on Etsy for a while and you've got your own shop already, then this video is going to be perfect for you because it's going to basically open your eyes to the fact that these products are selling really well on the platform. These are some good niches to be in. Maybe you're going to make a new store and you're going to start selling these products right here. So I've got some products. I've got 3 products in front of me, I believe. And I've also got a supplier which you can go to. You can go ahead and look at that supplier, and I'm going to show you the price difference between what this person is selling the product for and what you can source the product for as well, and the shipping times and things like that, etc., etc., so on and so forth. So these products today are making anywhere from I think the first product we got is making like £8,000 a month just from one listing alone. And to get that much money coming in from one Etsy listing is incredibly rare. Most shops don't even make that amount of money on the Etsy platform. So from one listing alone, one product alone, they're making £8,000 a month. I've also got some other products which is doing like 2,000-3,000 a month, but they're doing consistent sales every single day. To have one product alone, which is even doing a couple hundred every month, is incredibly good. So these listings I've got here, which are making thousands every single month on the Etsy platform alone, is incredibly good. So these are very rare products. These are very good products to sell. And if you did want to go ahead and sell them, sure, go for it. I'm not selling them, so there's no restrictions on my behalf. I've got the supplier which you can go ahead and buy them from as well. So let's get right into it. Why not? The first product we've got here is a wabi-sabi vase. Wabi-sabi is a Japanese style of decor, I believe. And if you go ahead and look, if you just search for wabi-sabi on the Etsy platform, you're going to find lampshades, vases, and things like pendant lights as well, which do incredibly well. I know a few months ago I was looking into this niche quite a lot, and there were a few huge sellers on a platform which were selling like £1,000 worth of goods in a day from one listing alone, from one lampshade listing alone. I'm not going to say too much about that, but if you do go on the Etsy platform, they may still be there. I think they were taken down for a reason because they were potentially IP infringing listings. I'm not too sure, but it doesn't really matter. This is the product that we're looking at right now, and this is a very, very good product. As you can see, full sold in the last 24 hours. That's what, like £250 or so. I think no, £320 or £300 in the last 24 hours, or $380 or something like that. So it's a lot of money regardless. I don't think they do charge for shipping. They charge £1 for shipping for some reason. I don't know why they do that. They might as well make it free, but this is an incredibly good product. And if you just look at the price that they're selling it for, you can probably get a grasp for yourself, and you can think, okay, they're selling it for £72. This item doesn't really look like it's costing £72, especially as it's mass produced, and you can easily source it from a Chinese supplier, which is what this person themselves is doing. As you can see right here, it says delivery from China. So they're not even buying it in wholesale, they are just buying it direct from a supplier. Let's go ahead and look at the supplier that I've got on screen here as well. It is CJ Dropshipping, and at CJ Dropshipping you can buy this product for $10 to $20 is the 2-piece set. So this person right here, they're not selling the 2-piece set. They're selling single items for £72 each. That's that's crazy. From $10 plus let's see the shipping costs. So $10 plus $17 shipping, so $27 total, which is about £22. And they're marking it up by around 3 times, over 3 times. So they've got like 3.5 times markup. So their profit margins are like 60-70% on this product alone. So if you do the quick calculations, they're making at least £150 a day from this product alone. Just this product alone. And you could also optimize this listing a lot more. This listing isn't great. So I do think if you did want to sell this product, you could go on the Etsy platform, buy the product yourself, make some better images, and give them a better offer as well. I don't know what their shipping time is here, but they're delivering in, I don't know what the date is today. It's 19th of August. So they're offering up to 20-day shipping. And with CJ Dropshipping, you get 7 to 12 days. So you could offer faster shipping. You could offer a lower price. You can give them better images. Like, look at the images they got on CJ Dropshipping here as well. This image right here is much better than any of these other images that which this person is showing on their listing. And I do suggest if you want to sell this product, go ahead and buy it. It's going to cost a little bit of money from CJ, but you're going to sell the product anyway, so it's not actually going to cost you anything. So go ahead and buy the product to your house from CJ Dropshipping, take pictures, and then create your own listing from that. And I guarantee if you sell at a slightly lower price and offer the faster shipping which CJ Dropshipping is offering, then you're going to go ahead and start making more money from this person, more money than what this person is already. So you can make more than 4 sales a day. You can do 5, 6, something like that. But I hope you get the point. This product is incredible. This niche is also very incredible. Wabi-sabi decor is an incredible niche because that is literally an Etsy niche. People go on Etsy for vintage or unique stuff. This is incredibly unique, And if you just go ahead, what I suggest you do after watching this video is just go ahead, look at the wabi sabi niche, look at the other listings that are selling, the lampshades, the vases, everything like that, every style of home decor, and you're going to find some incredible listings, which is just classic Etsy stuff, which is why it does so well on the platform. Product 2 is a similar thing. This is technically classed as wabi sabi. They got it in the title, but I don't believe this is wabi sabi. I believe this is just some sort of modern home lampshade pendant light sort of thing. But anyway, it's a similar sort of thing. You could technically class this as wabi sabi. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. But this is a just a pendant light, right? And a pendant light is just something that hangs from the ceiling, and it's a similar prices to the product that we're looking at before. Obviously, it ships from Australia, but we know it's not in reality coming from Australia. It's actually coming from China. And I've got the listing here, which they may be buying it from on CJ Dropshipping again, because CJ Dropshipping is king. So let's go ahead. And this CJ Dropshipping listing also has multiple variants, which this listing doesn't have. This is only selling one style of light. And we all know, or maybe you don't know, but on Etsy, the more variants you have, the more likely you are to make sales on your item, because you can go ahead and look at some of the top selling items on the entire platform, items making 100 sales plus per day. Those listings are going to be incredibly personalized with multiple color options, multiple sizing options, which is what we've got here on this listing. You can see they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 styles of lights that you can choose from on CJ, whereas this person's only offering one. So in reality, if you're a customer going onto the Etsy platform, you're going to choose really the light that you prefer. Maybe not everyone wants to buy this individual light right here. Maybe they want to buy a different type of light together. Maybe they want to buy three different types of light together. You know what I mean? But more offers, the greater differentials that you can offer to your customers, the more likely they are to buy. And of course, you've got 3 lighting variants here as well. But you can see they're selling it on CJ for $10 to $23, plus $15 shipping. So that's around, let's say, $20, $40 average cost. So at least you're going to be running a 50% margin selling this product. So at least realistically, this person is probably selling it for maybe 60-70% margin, so similar to what they've been doing before, and 3 bought in the last 24 hours. So with a profit margin of 50%, this person's easily making £100 a day from this listing alone. So not much more to say about that. The listing is pretty okay. Again, this listing is a little bit better than the previous one, which we looked at in terms of the quality of the images. So, but again, I would suggest you actually buy the product yourself. Although with the pendant lights, it might be a little bit more difficult. But again, if you do buy the product yourself, you're going to be able to make a lot better images than what you're seeing on the screen here. Therefore, you're probably going to make a little bit more sales than this person is making as well. So those are the first 2. The third one is a completely different niche, completely different style of product. And I don't really have too much experience in the jewelry niche. I sell many types of home decor, and at the moment I do only print on demand, so I don't really do too much of this China dropshipping stuff. But there's no problem with doing dropshipping from China, especially when you're selling on multiple platforms like eBay, which is perfectly compliant with it. But also when you're selling on Etsy and you're doing dropshipping, the tracking that you get from CJ won't be a problem, because that is one of the biggest problems when you're doing dropshipping, especially to Etsy, is that people, well, basically China, Etsy doesn't like the Chinese tracking numbers, but you do get last mile tracking numbers because CJ isn't just using the cheapest courier delivery options that you have. So it won't be a problem. That's what I'm trying to say. Moving on. This is a 15-piece ring set, and it is sort of like a Y2K gothic sort of ring set. I don't really know. There's so many different styles of rings, but people purely buy this listing because of value for money. If you're buying a listing and you think, okay, you're a customer, right? You imagine you're a customer. £13 for 15 rings. That's a lot of rings for £13, right? Obviously, they're not going to be crazy high quality. They're not going to be pure silver. But if you just go ahead and look at how people wear them, they just put 15 rings on their fingers at once. And now I have no idea why people do this. It does look disgusting, but we are on Etsy, so we have to be accommodating to all customers, which is why people are buying this product. And it has 20 plus views in the last 24 hours. It doesn't say how many sales it's made in the last 24 hours, but I assume it's making at least like 1 to 2, 3 sales a day, because I had a look at the reviews here and they're doing about 20 reviews on this month, on this product alone per month. So 20 reviews will probably mean they're doing about 40 to 60 sales per month on average. So they're probably doing about 2 or 3 sales a day with this product. Not as crazy as the other ones that we saw, but I did want to show you this product just as an example of the diversity of products that you can sell on Etsy, and you also can source from the same supplier, CJ Dropshipping. It's very good to keep your supplier basically being all in one place rather than having to go into a different website for this, go into a different website for that. So CJ Dropshipping is just an incredible solution for that purpose, especially when you compare it to trying to keep track of things when you're running things at a reasonable scale. I imagine most of you watching this video at the moment are newer Etsy sellers, and you're probably not doing crazy numbers. You're probably working your way up there. But when you're doing like 15, 20 sales per day and you have like 10 different suppliers, it's just incredibly difficult to keep track of. So even if you do sometimes have to sacrifice a bit of money and you're going to have to pay a little bit of extra cost of goods to have your supply in one place, it is definitely worth it, just to actually help you hit reasonable scale. My advice to you personally from personal experience. So this product here is a similar sort of product. It may not be the exact same, but in reality it does not matter at all, because if you just look at how many different types of rings here, a customer's not really going to complain if they don't get one specific type of ring. They just want a cool looking set of rings which matches the theme of this listing, which is sort of a gothic silvery sort of thing. They've also got other color variants as well, so they've got the gold and they've got the plastic as well. So on this CJ listing you've got the gold and the silver, and this is ridiculously priced. They have 4, 8, they have I think 13 rings showing on the listing here, so it's around 15, somewhere around there. And it costs $1.20 the product itself, and the shipping is $2.06, which is a $3.26 listing, which they're selling for £13 to the United Kingdom. So, and you could also offer a lot cheaper shipping than what this person is offering internationally. I think a lot of people in America, no offense, but there are a lot of like nitties and goths in America. Maybe not nitties, maybe nitties is the wrong word, but there are a lot of those types of people in America, and I think this probably would sell better in the US market than what it is in the UK market. But anyway, $3 cost, selling at £13, so selling at around $17, somewhere around there, $15, is an 80% profit margin, which is absolutely insane for this type of product. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say. There's not much else to say apart from this niche is good, and the 2 niches which we looked at before are incredibly good as well. So if you do want to sell some new products, you want to add some new products to your store, these are some good products for you. If you also want to make a new store and you're looking for a new niche, any of these 3 types of niches that I talked about today will probably be a good idea for you to start a store. And obviously go and do your own product research. Go and have a look at other products which are selling on the platform in the similar niches which I mentioned. And if you do want any more help, make sure to drop it in the comments below. And also I'm going to leave the link to CJ Dropshipping, the supplier of this video, and the supplier which I recommend you use for all your Etsy, eBay, Shopify supplying needs, because it's just the most reliable. It is the most reliable supplier. Ask anyone in the dropshipping space, they will know, of course. So top link in the description, CJ Dropshipping. And if you also are doing print on demand, or you need some personalized items fulfilled, I have my own fulfillment company as well. It's called edpod.co. So second link in the description for that. Anyway, that's enough plugs out of the way. If you want to join my community, it's on the same website, edpod.co. I have the best URL in the world. It's a 5-letter business name, 7-letter URL. Insane. Subscribe, and I'll see you in another video soon.